I promise I'm not judging you. The cards are just assholes. Hey everyone, my name is Rory and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at what is marriage life going to be for you. Are you going to have kids? Are you going to be happy? Are you going to be married for a long time? This is like some of the information that we're going to get from the pick a card today. I have 4 piles for you to choose from today. We have this weird looking ring with what I believe is aventurine, green aventurine in the center. We have this ruby and cubic zirconian ring. By the way, this is a real engagement ring. That's a story for another time though. This ring, very simple thin ring with a hibiscus in the middle. And this very glamour ring, which I believe is just from one of those costume jewelry shops. But the diamonds in it, diamonds are really sparkling. Go ahead and pick from one of the 4 groups, group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. Take time to pause the video if you need to, and if you're ready, let's get started. Hey group number 1 who chose the, what is this? This large tribal looking ring with the green aventurine in the middle. This is your reading. I'm gonna put that right there. Guys, I am using natural lighting to film and it's about to rain, so if it suddenly goes dark, that's why, because it's raining. Right, let's start off with the tarot cards, and I'd love to give you the name, but it is in Mandarin and Chinese, and I can't read Chinese. I speak a little bit, but I cannot read it. Okay. For group number 1, what is married life gonna be like for you, group number 1? What is married life gonna be like for group number 1? Okay, so immediately I got the 4 of Cups. Wow, these cards are shiny, and no matter how, and depending on how you shine them, it really messes with the camera. But let's stop messing with the camera and put that here. Guys, 4 of Cups. This tells me that this relationship is kind of not something that you wanted to begin with. For some reason, arranged marriage is coming to mind, but also it could be that this person maybe wasn't your first choice, or you got into it for a reason like somebody got pregnant or something like that. But what I feel off the bat is that this relationship, this marriage, wasn't something you initially wanted. Like when it was presented to you, you were kind of just feeling that, yeah, okay, I guess, you know, maybe it's time, or maybe there wasn't anyone better. That's what I'm sort of feeling. What is married life going to be like for group number 1? What is your marriage life going to be like, group number 1? Oh, a card overturned. 9 of Cups. This guy has come up a lot lately in readings. But this, of course, means that 9 of Cups, you guys are going to, wow, look at the 9 of Cups. It looks like it's glowing. What? I'm not adjusting that. Sorry, but I'm just not. 9 of Cups. Okay, so you guys are really happy in this marriage. In terms of like emotional fulfillment, you're pretty fulfilled. Like initially you weren't very happy about it, or you didn't know how you felt about it, but in the marriage, like a couple of, you know, maybe months or something into it, like into the marriage, you realize that you really do like it and you feel really emotionally fulfilled, okay? Which, I mean, emotional fulfillment is so important. And another message that I'm getting in my head, which I don't know if I should share, heck, I'm just gonna do it. If you're under a certain age, I'm sorry, but the intimacy, let's put it that way, the intimacy is gonna be really good. You're gonna have really good intimateness, okay? For those of you who are under a certain age, just wait until you're old enough. I do not want to have the talk with you, talk to your mom or dad. But yeah, the intimateness is going to be really good and really satisfying. That is a message that I'm getting. Oh, so uncomfortable to share that, but I guess that is part of marriage. Let's see, what else about your marriage life can I get? Guys, the Empress, he is going to treat you, or she is going to treat you like you're an absolute king or queen. This person idolizes you. They treat you like the queen or king you deserve to be treated like. They are somebody who is going to look up to you, and they also see you as like an authoritative figure in the house, right? Like you bring that motherly energy. It's possible that you are a divine feminine and you are the main person in the household, like you wear the pants in the household. And this means that the marriage has a very nurturing, motherly sort of energy to it. And yeah, you wear the pants in the relationship. Whoever's watching this video, if you are the divine feminine, you wear the pants in this marriage. If you are not, then sorry, buddy or lady. If you are the divine masculine watching this, you do not wear the pants in that marriage. Your partner, your divine masculine, is going to control you. Oh, but guys, 9 of Swords. So sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. What I'm getting from this is when you guys fight, it is bad. Okay, so you guys have like pretty bad fights. I mean, that's actually not so surprising. Every marriage has fights. It's pretty normal. But because you have the 9 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, and the 9 of Swords, which is nightmares and anxiety, it talks to me about like when you guys are happy, you are really happy. But when you guys are having problems, they are like really bad. Like you get sleepless nights over it. Okay, that's the kind. So it's very hot and it's very like the extremes. It's either when it's good, it's really, really good. When it's bad, it's really, really bad. Again, that's not a bad thing. That's just something that's exclusive to you in your relationship. I mean, all marriages are different. There's definitely no marriage out there in the entire world, though, where they never ever fight. There's no such thing. Okay, I don't believe in that personally. Let's talk to the energy oracle for the next set of cards. What is your marriage life going to be like? Let's see what's going to come out for you. Number 21, strategy. Okay, I'm feeling that you guys do a lot of planning together. So no one is ever... I know I said that you wear the pants in the family, the divine feminine wears the pants in the family, but at the same time, I feel like you guys plan together, you guys work together. It's not just one person who does everything and the other person is just submissive. You guys plan together, okay? Strategy. If somebody wants to do something, there is compromise. You guys plan holidays, you plan grocery shopping. You always know what the other person is up to. There are no surprises. Nobody's gonna be sneaky either. Like if you agree to paint a certain room blue, nobody's gonna like go out and get red paint because you guys have talked about this. You plan everything together, you discuss together, which is great. Communication and agreeing on things, planning together is really, really good in a relationship. Community. What I'm getting from this card is no, not that there's a third person in your marriage. No, not at all. I guess that could be the case for some of you, the fact that it came to my mind so quickly. But no, what I'm getting is that your family is going to be like your safe space. And I don't just mean like a husband or a wife here. It could just be the family situation. So maybe you guys don't have kids. It could be just you and your families. But if you do have kids, everyone gets along really, really well. You guys are your own community. You take care of each other. You watch out for each other. You have each other's backs. You can talk to your daughter. You can talk to your son. They can talk to you. It's just like a really tight-knit family situation, which is, I mean, that's just lovely. I wish that all families felt like a community that really worked together. And you probably plan all these things with your kids as well, with the whole family. If you don't have kids or you don't want kids, then the whatever family means to you, you guys plan it all together. And I'm imagining everybody sitting down in the living room discussing where their next holiday is going to be or where they're going for dinner. Woman holding coin. Again, like I was saying, I feel like the divine feminine or the woman in this relationship, either or, is the breadwinner in the family. She's the one who is the one who goes to work or just has the bigger paycheck and pays for most things. Nothing wrong with that. She's just somebody who's a go-getter, the divine feminine, okay? Whether it's a girl or a guy, the divine feminine is the go-getter. Thinking man, this actually almost came out for you the last time. It almost did, but I pushed it back in because it didn't look like it was going to fall. The thinking man, you guys are really thoughtful, tying in with community and tying in with the strategy card. You guys are really thoughtful of each other. You're not inconsiderate. If something goes on, you make sure that everyone's involved. If you have something going on, you make sure that everybody knows and everyone isn't inconvenienced, you know? Really considerate. You think of others. You put your family ahead of you. And not just you, everyone in your family puts each other ahead of themselves, which is so sweet. That's really, really nice. Complete opposite dynamic of my current family, but fine, whatever. Okay, let's talk to the wisdom of the oracle. I know I use these cards in almost every single reading, but I just find them so good and so diverse. There's like a card for every occasion. All right, what is your marriage life gonna be like? What is your why do I keep saying that? What is your married life going to be like? Message in the bottle. What was I saying about communication? There is clear communication in this, okay? The bottle is glass. It is clear. There are no secrets. Everything is very open. You're a very open family. You and your husband are you and your wife are very open in your relationship. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Any number patterns so far? Well, other than 99, I don't really see any notable number patterns. I do see 444, 42, 46, and then the 4 of Cups, so that's something. But yeah, message in a bottle. You guys communicate openly, no secrets, everything's upfront, and you feel comfortable sharing. It's not like you feel scared to share with your family or with your husband or wife, with your spouse. You feel good about sharing. Like you would easily talk to your spouse. You're not even worried about that. Good open communication. The tribe, the family card, guys. This is going to be such a good marriage. You guys are going to be so open. It's just like the ultimate family situation. I know I said that you're going to have bad fights, and I still stand by that. You probably are going to have bad fights, but you guys are also going to be there for each other when it counts. Just like such a great family, being there for each other and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Let's pull one more card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. We have 2 more decks to go through. Whoops. That's too many cards. Let's just get one more card from here. This is sticking out. I'm going to take that. Imagine this is going to be the family, the situation, the marriage of your dreams. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, guys. It's going to be just magical, everything you ever wanted. If you've ever imagined your perfect family, that is what you're going to get. I mean, there's of course a couple of hiccups. The 9 of Swords is there to remind us that the fighting is going to be there, and it is going to be pretty bad. But for the most part, you have so many cards that tell you that this is going to be a great marriage. So don't even worry about it. It's going to be like this marriage hopped right out of your imagination and into your life. Maybe this is what you're manifesting, this beautiful married life. That is wonderful. Let's see. Let's do native spirit cards first. What will your married life be like? I'm only going to do 2 of these cards unless spirit has other plans for us. Spirit of air. Okay, so your future spouse or you might be a Gemini. What did I say, Gemini? That's not what I meant. An air sign. I meant an air sign, but it's weird that Gemini just slipped out of my mouth. Maybe you or your spouse is a Gemini, but they may have the qualities of an air sign. So they're probably very, very intelligent. They're very good at communication. That's probably why you have 2 cards that talk to me about communication. They are probably a little vindictive. I feel like air signs can hold a grudge. I know they typically say that about Scorpios and about earth signs, but I know a couple of air signs that can really, really hold a grudge. So that's what I'm feeling. Go ahead and look up the qualities of an air sign if you're not an air sign, because I feel like that's what your spouse is going to be like. But in terms of what it means for your marriage, it just tells me that your marriage is going to be light and breezy. It's just going to be like floating on a cloud for the most part. Even in Imagine, we have a bunch of clouds in the open sky. You have 2 actually that show me the sky. This could mean that you guys travel a lot together, you visit new places, or if you're just homebodies, it just could mean that you guys are very comfortable being open with each other, okay? Open communication, light and breezy marriage. Really, really nice. Ooh, there goes another one. Hey, spirit of water. So you guys might be a water sign, or your spouse, your future spouse might be a water sign. So for this, it is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and for this, it would be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For that. Careful with water signs. Speaking from somebody who has a lot of experience with water signs, they are overly emotional. That's probably why the fighting gets so bad, and why when it's good, it's so good, because I feel that Scorpios in particular are just prone to extremes, especially when it comes to emotional extremes. And then Cancerians are just very, very emotional all the time, whether they realize it or not. They tend to take things way too personally. I am a Cancer sun and a Scorpio rising, so take it from me when I say these things about water signs. They are one of the most lovable people. They're so emotional. They make really good marriage partners. Scorpios as well, even though dating a Scorpio is horrible, but marrying a Scorpio is great. So yeah, one or both of you might be air signs or water signs. Now let's find out a little bit more information before I send you on your merry way. So weird that I just said Gemini. Number 32, egg moon, trust. You guys are going to have a lot of trust in this relationship. Like I said, you're very open with each other. You are very considerate of other people. You are the ultimate family. You have the tribe card. And yes, trust is what fuels your marriage. For some people, it's sex. For some people, it's emotions. For some people, it's reliability. Some people, it's money. For you, trust fuels your relationship. So always be honest with your future spouse. And I feel like you're going to be anyway. That's why that card is there. I don't even have to tell you guys to be honest. You just are going to be. And that's great. Trust and communication are very important for a marriage, and you seem to have both of them in your relationships. Let's see. Faith, warm moon, faith. This could mean have faith that this person is coming, but what I'm actually perceiving it as is that this person is going to be so faithful to you. They are not going to cheat. You don't have to worry about them potentially cheating. They would never do that. They're not that kind of person. They are loyal, they are faithful, and they love you to absolutely bits and pieces. Guys, this was a fantastic, fantastic reading. If you're curious about kids, I don't see any kids from this deck except the part where it says community, but this just tells me that you're going to have a big family. It doesn't necessarily tell me that you're going to have kids. It's just that your family is going to be on the large side. Thank you so much for watching this reading, group number 1. Comment down below if you'd like to share your stories. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. Thanks so much for watching this reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hello, group number 2. If you chose my old engagement ring, long story short, we got engaged. He turned out to be an asshole. I left him before we even got married. Yeah, if you chose my real engagement ring, this message is for you. This is your reading. All right, group number 2. Let's find out group number 2. When are you gonna get married? No, that's not what we're doing today. What is your marriage life? What is your married life going to be like? What is marriage life? What is married life gonna be like for you? What is married life gonna be like for you? 6 of Swords. Hey, somebody feels like they landed the love of their life. They feel victorious. They feel like, yes, this is an achievement. I've done it. I've gotten married to the person that I want to get married to. There's a sense of achievement, of pride in your partner, in your spouse. How sweet. You feel like really proud of the person you married. That's really cute. I like that. Oh, you gonna fall? No. Wow. It says, sorry, this is the 9 of Swords. This was telling me that when you guys fight, and of course every married couple fights, but when you guys fight, it's gonna be pretty bad, like sleepless night kind of fights. Maybe somebody sleeps on the sofa or something like that. But yeah, I mean, everybody fights. Don't worry about that. This coming up doesn't mean much to me because everybody fights. This is just telling me that it can get kind of bad, you know. But yeah, that card is pretty self-explanatory. Hardly any information needed. Just you're gonna have some fights, and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that card came up for every single group, because everybody is bound to have a fight in their marriage. I mean, no marriage is perfect. You can't be all bad and you can't be all good. That's just how it works. Okay, these cards seem a bit stiff. What is marriage life gonna be like for group number 2? Okay, the Two of Swords. Maybe you often wonder what would have happened if you didn't get married. That's what I'm feeling with this card. So it's not that you're unhappy. I'm not getting that. But it's possible that when you fight, it gets so bad that you actually wonder what would have happened if you had married someone else, or if you never got married. Apparently, this is something that's pretty prevalent in your relationship. Like, you think about it quite often. You wonder what would have happened if you hadn't gotten married. Which, by the way, don't feel bad. That's a very normal thing. People always ask what if questions. It doesn't mean anything. Two of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this was, oh look, the Ace of Pentacles is glowing genuinely like the sun. What? Guys, you have two cards here that say two. One is talking about indecision and one is talking about balance. And this is the Ace of Pentacles. It is likely that you got married to this person because they were successful, because they were popular, well-known people, because they had money, because they were financially wealthy. That's what I'm feeling. And you often juggle between liking them for real and liking them just for finance. I hate being the bearer of bad news. It makes me sound like a horrible person, like I'm judging you. I promise I'm not judging you. The cards are just assholes. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. But hang on, let's get some more information before I make any final conclusions. Now we're moving on to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. You know how much I love these cards. What is married life going to be like for you, group number 2? Exchanging gifts, that's good. This means there's a lot of give and take in this relationship. So nobody is ever putting more into the relationship than someone else. It's pretty even in that sense. You guys take turns doing chores. You guys take turns being cut. You guys take turns doing chores. You guys take turns on like who gets to rest and stuff like that. And also you guys, probably your love language is through gifts. If you're not sure what love languages are, look them up. But I believe there's stuff like touch, words, actions, and then one of them is gifts, and then there's one more. So yeah, your love language might be gifts, and you guys give each other gifts to express how much you care about each other. Not just on anniversary dates or Valentine's Day, just like throughout the year, whenever you feel like it. It's actually quite often that you guys give each other's gifts to express how much you love each other. That one was calling to me. Guys, number 22, blessed. Maybe, yes, very often you do think about what it would be like to, if you hadn't married this person or if you had married someone else. But for the most of it, you feel really blessed and you feel really lucky to have this person. Probably right after receiving these gifts, you're like, oh, I'm so blessed. I'm so lucky. Why do I even think about marrying anyone else? Or why do I even wonder what would happen if I was still single? I'm really blessed to be in this relationship. By the way, 2-2 and the card number 22. Just putting that out there. Oops. Let's pull one more card from this deck for some marriage about your love life, for some information about your married life. Chaos and conflict, number 33. Yeah, maybe this wasn't, okay, I take it back. Maybe this card isn't talking about you thinking about what it would be. No, sorry, that's not what I'm trying to say. This card, this 2 of Pentacles, when you say juggling, maybe sometimes it's like 22, you're really, really blessed, and sometimes it's chaos and conflict. So when it's just like the last group, when it's really good, it's really, really good. When it's bad, it's really, really bad. You guys are blessed, but you also have fights so bad that you have sleepless nights, right? That's what I'm getting. Like, it's kind of like a balance of both. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad. That's what I'm feeling. Let's check with the Energy Oracle for more information about your married life. I'm sorry that I'm so quiet when I'm shuffling. I need to focus on the question. Number 36, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This just tells me that this is a very, very second chakra kind of relationship, the energy of it. So the second chakra is very gentle. It's the feminine chakra. You guys are very caring, very nurturing, very gentle with each other. And it also makes sense that you guys would fight so bad, because when sacral chakra people fight, they take it all very personally, and it gets very emotional. So when they fight, like, every single thing comes back up, and they bring up the past. They bring up every single thing that's upset them over the last how long, doesn't matter. But that's the kind of stuff. So when it's good, again, it's really, really good. It's really gentle and nurturing and kind and sweet. But when it's bad, it can get pretty bad as well. Nothing we didn't already know. All right, I'm getting, wow, more chakra energy. 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, I believe. Yes, Archangel Uriel, 7th chakra, crown chakra. It is possible that you and this person are very spiritual and very smart. With the crown chakra, I'm getting that you guys probably are both into spirituality, or you're both really smart. You both have a religious following. Maybe if you're not spiritual, maybe you're just smart, or maybe you go to church or have a religion that you're very passionate about. And both of you are just as passionate about this religion or spiritualness or smartness as each other. There is a balance. This applies to both of you. So you're both really in tune to the same thing. I'm going to take this as you're both very spiritual and very intelligent, because that's what I'm getting from it more than anything else. And this is something that you guys share. It's probably the foundation. In the last group, the trust seemed to be the foundation of their relationship. In this, I'm getting that it's mutual love for spirituality and growth and, knowledge, the pursuit of knowledge. That's what I'm getting. All right, Angel of Love. You guys love each other, okay? You do. You fight, you say things you don't mean, but you love each other to heaven and back. You would do absolutely anything for each other. In fact, you often believe that this person was heaven sent. Don't forget what I said at the beginning. You feel so proud that you married this person. When you parade your spouse around, you parade them around. You're just so proud that they belong to you. Let's have a look. More information. This time we're using the Native Spirits deck. Let's have a look at your married life. That's so sweet. Number 49, the Angel of Love. I love that card. It's just so sweet and compassionate. By the way, you guys have pink, and purple. Lots of the energy of love, right? The aura of love and of spirituality, the color purple, which is also a play, a book, and a movie, by the way. Spirit Keeper of the North. Guys, during your marriage, you guys are going to go through some dark times together, but you're going to help each other through these dark times. You are going to be able to rely on your spouse to be your strength through the darkness. I mean, it's possible that you guys also just have some really, really bad fights, and this is what it's warning you about. That's entirely possible. I am sort of getting that feeling. But also just that when you are going through darkness or any kind of trouble, your spouse is there for you. Okay, Spirit Keeper, you're there. They are your Spirit Keeper. You are their Spirit Keeper. You guys are there for each other. That's what I feel. Dream Traveler. Hey, it's possible that both of you have spiritual gifts, since I have the feeling that you're both spiritually inclined. So one of them could be lucid dreaming or astral projection. It's also possible and amazing if maybe you guys met in the 5th dimension in your dreams a long, long time before actually meeting in the physical, which you may not have realized until much, much later. But yeah, you guys, dreams are really important to both of you. Now, this could be that you're achieving your dreams together, and both of you have the same dream, so you help each other pursue it. That's possible. It's also possible, like I said earlier, that you are lucid dreamers, that you are astral projectors, or you often come together in the fifth dimension. Okay, that's something that I'm feeling. I'm gonna pull some cards now from the Queen of the Oracle deck. Just a little bit more information about your married life. So far, none of you and the other group, nobody had said anything about children, which means that maybe you don't have kids, you don't get kids, or just that it's not something that the spirits want to tell you about just yet. Like they just want to tell you about you and your spouse. Oh, 2 cards popped up. Release, guys. You guys do fight. I feel that, especially there's a few cards actually that tell me that you fight, but you guys always just let it go in the end. You guys don't hold on to any anger, any negativity, any bad vibes. You forgive your partner because you love them to absolute pieces, which is just so, so sweet. Yeah, snow, moon, purity. This is just because you guys really, really love each other. And the love for each other that you have is pure. So even when you do fight, it doesn't last very long. You probably can't stay mad at each other or anything like that. And that is really, really cute. I don't know. I think, even if you have to fight, the fact that you can't stay mad at each other because your love is so pure, that is so, so sweet. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Comment down below if you'd like to share your stories. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed your reading. And subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more from me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Hey, group number 3, those of you who chose this very simple, very delicate, very lovely hibiscus ring, this is your reading. Let's first find out, not first, but first we're going to do the tarot cards because I like doing the tarot cards first. Let's find out some information about your married life. Those fell out, but I'm not going to use them, just personal reasons, because I'm just shuffling the cards. I'm not ready to like pull any cards out right now. These cards are so hard to shuffle because they're so thick, which is nice, but it's just really hard to kind of get a good shuffle on. Yes. All right, what is your married life gonna be like, group number 3? Ten of Pentacles. What? Yes, guys, good, happy family, financially stable, the ultimate family. This is the family card. You guys are gonna have you guys are gonna have enough money. You guys are gonna have a nice house. You guys are going to have a big family. Suddenly that came into my mind. And this is you're going to be a happy family. And in this case, I do see kids. You are the first group where I see kids. And yes, in this, I see children. Congratulations if you want children. If you don't, well, use protection. All right, what else can we get? What else? Married life for group number 3. Group number 3's married life. Oh, wow, a bunch of cards fell out. And you know what? I'm going to take them. Okay. I'm going to lay these cards out, and if you are able to see them, because for once my camera decides not to be a bastard, don't panic until I'm done laying all of them out. But yes, this is the Tower card. This is the 5 of Pentacles. This is the Star card, and this is the 8 of Swords. I am just putting them out as I saw them, as I was opening them up. All right, so the Tower card, this tells me that you guys are going to go through some dark moments when you are together, but the energy is very strong, and I don't feel like it's all bad, okay? Guys, this marriage is going to take a lot of work, but it's obviously worth it because you have the ultimate family card here. I actually consider that the 10 of Pentacles to be an even stronger family card than the 10 of Cups, personally. Now, the Tower card, like I said, talks about this very strong energy, and you guys will probably go through a lot of not to say suffering, but struggles. That's the word. You guys are going to go through a lot of struggles together. I'm seeing that one of them is financial struggles that you're going to go through. And this is something that can't be avoided. Everybody goes through financial struggles at some point, regardless of what kind of struggle. But you guys are going to go through some sort of struggle, and it is going to put a huge strain on your marriage to the point where you may actually think that one of you wants a divorce, even though you're kind of blindsided. You think that the other person is the problem, but they're not. The Eight of Swords talks to me about you feeling alone, you feeling like you're not being understood, and you feeling like it's very difficult for you to be free. You feel kind of trapped. But remember that the Eight of Swords talks about being trapped by your own volition. Like you've decided by yourself that you're trapped. You're actually not. So a lot of these problems that you think you want to pin on your partner is actually not even the case. It might not even be your partner's problem or fault. It could just be what it is. So with these two, you might even consider that you want a divorce, financial troubles, whatever that is. But I feel like this is you more so than them, but it could be either one of you. Yeah, you guys just feel like really alone and isolated and kind of trapped. But there is the Star card right here. Okay? And the Star card is giving me hope. And that is what the Star card is all about. It's about hope. So you guys are going to cling to the hope. You guys are going to cling to the hope that your marriage will work out. And I have a feeling that it is going to work out. So you guys need to, during this dark night of the soul, this tower moment, you guys need to remember that you are a team and stay together and give each other hope and support each other, get each other through the hard times, okay? That's what I'm feeling for you. But don't feel despaired, okay? You have the Family card and you have the card of hope, okay? The Star card, can you see it? And it's going to be okay. It's just there will be hard times. And I mean, when are there not hard times? There will always be hard times, but at least you go through this with your spouse. Number 28, victory. Okay, so maybe even after all the struggles, you guys are still going to emerge in your marriage victorious. You guys are going to get through all the hardships and struggles that you go through, and your marriage is going to make it. Remember, I told you that I saw you considering divorce, but I didn't actually see you getting divorced. That's just not something that I was seeing. Guys, door to romance, number 33. No matter what you guys go through, no matter how bad it gets, you guys love each other, okay? It is a strong energy. The Family card, the Star card. Your love is probably what holds you together through all the bad times. So no matter how bad it gets, your love for each other is stronger than that. And that's probably what held you together during this really difficult time. How wonderful. Whoops. Okay, that all fell out. It's too many cards. I just would like one more, please, Spirit. Group number 3's love life. Too many cards. I just want one, please. Okay, thank you. Yep, guys, like we've been saying, there's gonna be some hard times ahead, but your romance, your love for each other will trump everything. But yeah, you guys are gonna go through some hardship. This is not gonna be like a fairy tale marriage. It is going to be hard and it is gonna take some work. They're gonna break your heart. You are gonna break their heart. But in the end, you come back together. You come out of this victorious. This is just telling you what you have to go through, what marriage life is gonna be like. But this is the outcome of your marriage life, okay? Your married life. Don't let this don't base the entire reading on just these cards. I'm getting the general feeling that everything is going to be okay because of how much you love each other. I'm also getting the message suddenly that one of the reasons you might consider a divorce is because they broke your heart. The struggle, one of the struggles, if it's not financial struggle, then it's you think they're cheating or something like that, or they might actually be cheating. I don't know that for certain. It was just a message that came up, so that might be for some of you. And I don't get the sense that it's very serious cheating, but the Tower card is there, so your reaction to whatever they did wrong, or whatever you did wrong, their reaction to it might just be very intense. But not necessarily cheating, it's just a message that I got for some of you. Guys, number 22, for the most part, this says blessed, by the way. For the most part, regardless of what you guys go through, you are going to feel very blessed for your union, and you're going to feel like, you know, that this is worth it. Victorious is worth it. And then number 40, co-create. Like I said, I see children in this deck. This is the first card. This is the first pile that I see children. And yeah, I still continue to see children. Children, you guys have offspring together. It could be just the one, it could be a few, but you will have children together. How nice. I love kids. I mean, if I was watching this video, and I usually do, I go back and I use a pendulum to see what my readings are. And I would love to have kids. Guys, happy. In the end, it all works out, okay? Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. Because most of this is telling you that the outcome is going to be good. In the end, you are going to have a happy marriage. And all of these struggles that you go through is only going to make you stronger, okay? So yes, it's not perfect. It's actually kind of rocky, but it is going to be worth it. And it is going to make you guys stronger. And make your love stronger. Nature, spirit, time. Let's get some cards for you from the nature, your native spirit. Heart of the warrior. What was I just saying? You guys are going to get stronger. You guys are going to make each other stronger. I just said this. Absolutely. You guys are going to have the heart of the warrior. You're going to, not only are you going to support each other, but you are going to make each other face each other's fears. Honestly, if I had to pick a twin flame pile, and I try not to, but if I had to, it would be this pile. Being with your twin flame is not something that is like fairy tale, lovely, and wonderful. Being with your twin flame is painful. It's very likely that one of you or both of you will hate the other at some point, because you are looking at all the good things about you and your twin flame, but also all the bad things about the other person as well. And that can be really nauseating, because we know the bad things that are in ourselves, our shadow side, and you are basically going to be married to your shadow side, because they are you and you are them. But yeah, you're going to come out of this stronger, and the warrior of the heart, your feelings for each other, your love is going to be so strong that it's going to hold you and your entire family together. The great mystery, guys, the great mystery, the universe, this union is written in the stars. This is just something that is just meant to happen. Like I said, I'm feeling twin flame vibes. The great mystery talks about the universe, God, spirituality, all the metaphysical things. And the great mystery is part of your union, because you guys are probably twin flames and your love affair is written in the stars. It's just meant to be. And you're just like, really? You're just going to tell me that I'm going to have such a rocky marriage to the point where I want to divorce them, and you're telling me it's a twin flame? Yeah. You ever heard of twin flame runner chaser? One always runs, one always chases, or vice versa, or both chase or both run. Guys, your twin flame, nothing about, people always want a twin flame relationship. I am a twin flame. And let me tell you, there is nothing more painful than being with your twin flame, than fighting with your twin flame, seeing the things in each other that you love, that you hate, that you love and hate about yourself. It is very, very painful. And the feeling of always being incomplete when they're not in your life, especially during that separation phase or whatever you call it, oh, it's so painful, okay? Yes, I think this is a twin flame pile. I'm pretty certain of it. Let's get some more information about your married life from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, that feminine energy. Too many cards. Let's try that again. Okay, this is a card that you got just now that I put back, and it says New Moon Beginnings. Okay, so I get the feeling that not only do you not know this person yet, but when you get together, this relationship is going to be like nothing you have ever experienced before in your life. I don't care how many relationships you've been in or for how long, this new relationship is going to be like nothing else you've ever experienced in your life. Twin flames. I keep saying it, guys. Twin flames, twin flames. This deck is the twin flame deck, okay? Beginnings, the great mystery, the tower card. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. This relationship is just going to make you feel like you are just beginning life. That is what I am feeling. Like you have not lived until you are with this person. And I never want anyone to feel like they have to rely on somebody else for their happiness and existence, but you haven't lived until you've met or been with this person. Okay, this is such an intense connection. It is a love, it is a hate, it is all the things in between. Such a strong connection, this married life. And honestly, you're gonna be thankful for every single bit of struggle that you went through. Creation, once again, talking about making a home together, having a family together. This is the only deck where I 100% see kids. This is now 3 cards that have confirmed that you will have children together. And yes, creation, you're going to create all sorts of things together. And I don't just mean like kids, I mean like you guys may write a book together, you guys may create things together in terms of a hobby, maybe you both enjoy gardening and things like that. But yeah, you guys are creators, you're going to make things. Yeah, that's your reading. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Comment down below if you'd like to share your stories. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more from me. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Hey there, group number 4. If you chose this big ass ring, then this is your reading. Let's see what married life is going to be like for you, group number 4. All right. Whoa, okay. Somebody is, I get the feeling that somebody is a student. That's just something I'm feeling. And then one of these people in this group has like typical Queen of Swords energy. This just means that somebody in the group is like kind of a reserved, kind of not to say shy, but just doesn't speak much, is kind of blunt with their words, is pretty unforgiving, and the other person is just really happy-going, easygoing, kind of young. My camera is possessed. There we go. Okay. Kind of young and kind of immature a little bit, but the other person is very mature and very sensitive. I know this isn't a Scorpio card, but if I had to give this a zodiac, I would give it Scorpio, that Scorpio energy. And this person, like I said, is just very immature, very easy, happy-go-lucky, probably is a student. I'm getting that for some reason, maybe still in school or is going through school. Maybe that's why she's so pissed off with him, or he's so pissed off with her, because they are putting this person through school and they have to carry all the burden onto themselves. That's something. Oh, guys, King of Wands. This marriage has a fire. It is possible that one of you is an air sign and one of you is a fire sign. So if you're an air sign, that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you're a fire sign or they're a fire sign, that's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah. But more so Leo with this card. This is a Leo card, just saying. Yeah, okay, so King of Wands. Guys, this could be the person coming towards you, this King of Wands. He is somebody who's not really looking to settle down. He's very ambitious. He's got this amazing aura about him, very charismatic, kind of a sweet talker. And this is the energy that I'm getting from your spouse. They could be divine feminine or divine masculine, it doesn't matter. But this is the energy that they carry. They have that typical Leo energy, okay? They could be a Leo sun, a Leo rising, probably not a Leo moon. Yeah, mostly Leo sun or Leo rising. That's what I'm feeling from them. And like I said, will the King of Wands ever not show up in a reading? I feel like he just always shows up in my readings, like always, for no particular reason. But yeah, your energy could be Queen of Swords, and their energy, the person coming towards you, could be King of Wands, or vice versa. Your future spouse. Six of Pentacles. This person in your marriage with them is very give and take, okay? Very generous, giving and receiving, a lot of giving and receiving. You guys are very generous with each other. You like to share. You're very equal in that sense, and you guys compensate. Not to say compensate. No, what's the word? You compromise. Thank you, spirit guides. You guys compromise, yeah, on things so that everybody's happy. That's really nice. That's some sweet energy right there. Let's get more information from the energy oracle. Let's do this. Married life for group number 4. What is married life for group number 4 going to be like? Ooh, envy. I see somebody's got a little bit of a jealous streak. I feel like that comes from either the King of Wands or the Queen of Swords. Honestly, either of them could very easily have a jealous type personality. It's pretty easy. So someone comes over and talks to your Queen of Wands, you're like, comes and talks to your King of Wands, you're like, oh hell no, I will stab a bitch. And then if they go and talk to your Queen of Wands, you're like, oh hell no, what? Nobody talks to my girl, nobody talks to my guy. You know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling. You guys are the jealous type. And personally, I actually like people who are the jealous type. It makes me feel like I'm protected and that I belong to them. And it makes me feel safe. Although there is like such a thing as being overly ridiculous with it. I would agree with that. But for the most part, yeah, I kind of enjoy somebody who's overprotective and a little bit jealous. But you may not. I mean, that is up to you. Strategy. This came up for another group earlier. Like I was saying for them and like I will say for you. This means that you guys get along really well. You guys plan everything together. You include each other in your plans. You don't just make plans without speaking to the other person, which is really important for a good relationship, by the way. Communication is there. You guys talk about things before any of you just act, which is wonderful. Communication is really good for a relationship, any kind of relationship, not just romantic. But yeah, you include the other person in all of your plans, which is just so, so sweet. Oh, did you see that? Anxiety. Somebody feels like their partner is too good for them and they are constantly worried that they're going to lose them. Look, anxiety, jealousy, right? You guys worry that you're going to lose your partner. Why? That somebody's going to take your partner away from you. Why? Maybe you feel like you're out of their league. Guys, no such thing. You are worth it. You are worthy of them. That's why they married you. But yeah, I do see you or them, either one, being anxious about the other person leaving them or about the marriage in general. I'm mostly getting insecurities. That's the Queen of Swords energy too. She's also pretty insecure. So maybe you are the Queen of Swords, possible. That's what I'm getting. I mean, it could not be, but for the most part, that's what I'm getting from this. Oh, actually, I'm done with this. Why am I still shuffling? I only wanted 3 cards. All right, Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's go. Let's do this. Information about your married life, group number 4. You want to come out? All right. Poised. Guys, this person is going to think that you are so graceful and lovely and, you know, just you look really, really good. They're going to think that you have a great body. Maybe even if you think you don't, it doesn't matter because they think you do, and vice versa. You guys are going to be very attracted to each other's bodies. You're going to be very attracted to each other's faces, a lot of attraction, and you're going to like the way they carry themselves. That's something that I just heard. So maybe they walk well, or when they run, they're a good runner. Let me just tell you, I didn't realize there was such a thing as a bad runner or ugly running until one of my ex-boyfriends, he played football. not professionally, but he played it on the weekends. And he would run. When he would run, he just ran so beautifully. It was like a masculine gazelle. And I'm like, wow, I'm very attracted to you when you run.
Maybe that's why I chased him away. Ha ha ha.
No, that's not funny. Okay, let's keep going. What is married life going to be like for you, group number 4? This card is sticking out. Should we take it? Now, the fact that I had to pull out and so many cards came with it means that it really wasn't meant for you guys. I'm going to just keep shuffling until something jumps out at us, because I find that the most accurate readings that I get seem to be when cards jump out or they stick out enough to be totally noticeable from the rest of the pile. Come to the edge. Guys, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your insecurities. This person loves you. This person adores you, and you are meant to be with them, okay? Don't feel insecure. Get out of your comfort zone and seize this person. Fully be with them, because they are meant for you, okay? And they pull you out of your comfort zone. They are constantly making you do things. Very King of Wands energy, by the way. They are constantly making you do things that you never thought you would do. Adrenaline junkies. Maybe they make you go surfing, rock climbing, scuba diving, just diving in general, bungee jumping. They are constantly pushing you further and further along the edge. And it's not something that's bad as well. Like sometimes people push you, it's not good. In this case, it is good. They really push you to be like the best that you can be, and that goes the same for every aspect in your life. That's what I feel. Oh, hey, this is the card that I put back just now. I guess I was wrong. I guess you had to have it. Flexible. You guys are going to be really easygoing. So I see that sometimes, yes, you have anxiety and jealousy and you're worried and anxious about the relationship, but for the most part, you guys are pretty easygoing as well. And it's just like, hey, do you want to go out and have Chinese food today? Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, I fancy, I don't know, Greek. Yeah, okay, let's just do Greek. You guys go with the flow. You compromise. I think I said that before. You guys compromise a lot for each other. And just because you love each other, not because you don't want to fight, but yeah, just because you guys love each other and you want to make each other happy. So it's a really flexible relationship, lots of compromise. It's probably very easy to talk to each other as well. Like if you were trying to be like, you know, I know we said that I wanted to go here and do this, but the truth is I don't really like doing that and I don't really want to do that. They're going to be like, yeah, okay, I understand. It's going to be really easy to talk to them, which, I mean, is wonderful. It's great that it's easy to talk to your partner, right? I love that. Such good communication. This group, like I feel like every group so far has been based on something, and this group seems to be like your communication to each other is going to be great. Your respect for each other, your admiration for each other, but mostly your communication and including everybody in each other's life. All right, we have 2 cards here. One is answering the call and white buffalo. Okay, so for white buffalo, here's what it says from the guidebook. It says, abundance and security are flowing into your life. All things are possible. Balance and harmony prevail. You may be called upon to stand up for others, but you can do this because you have the support of many beings in the spirit realm. And the message that your native spirit wants you to know: in Native American traditions, there are prophecies about the coming of the white buffalo, especially among the Lakota, Dakota, Nakota, or the Sioux. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sioux. There's a legend that the white buffalo calf woman, a mystical being, came to the people a very long time ago when they were out of balance. She gifted the people with a sacred bundle containing the white buffalo calf pipe to help restore the balance. Upon leaving, the white buffalo calf woman prophesies that she will return at the end of an age and that she will appear as a white buffalo calf. In recent times, white buffalo calves have been born, leading many to believe that this is the beginning of a new time. When this card chooses you, it's an honor. It speaks of the time of miracles and balance in all things. You are a channel for the greater forces in the universe. With help, all is possible. But without it, things can be a struggle. Surrender to support from the Great Spirit. You do not have to do everything alone. Guys, I mean, do I need to say more? Balance, security. You guys, I'm feeling that this union is really, really blessed. This union is about balance. This union is about trust, about love. This union, you guys getting together, is something that you have to do. It was written in the stars, okay? You were meant to be together. Combined with answering the call, which I believe is, talking about your life purpose, you guys are gonna go through your life purpose. I'm never gonna say that meeting your spouse is your life purpose. I think that's bullshit. And if anyone ever tells you that, just remember that Rory thinks it's bullshit. But answering the call, meaning your life purpose. So you may achieve your life purpose while being married to this person. This person, like I said, might push you to do things that you never thought you would do before. So it might lead to you fulfilling or, being able to pursue your life purpose. Really powerful cards, by the way. Really, really powerful cards. The energy coming off of them is insane. Now let's finish this up. Oh, no, not finishing it up yet, sorry. Let's pull some Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. Fruition. Harvest Moon. Yep, you guys, this marriage is going to complete you. You will never feel like you're empty. You will never feel like you are alone. Your partner is going to complement you in every single way, and you are going to feel completely complete in this. It's just, yep, you guys are just going to complete each other, which is wonderful. Creation. You guys are going to have kids. That's the same card came up for another group that had kids. So yeah, I didn't see any kids up till now, but yep, I'm seeing you guys are going to have kids. The Beaver Moon. That's interesting. I'm going to pull one more card. I feel compelled to. I haven't pulled 3 cards from this deck for other groups, but for this group, I feel like that's what I want to do. I want to pull one more card. Oh, did you see that? That just hit me in the face. Guys, number 11 and the card Fear. Guys, I don't know if you're worried that this person will never come. It can't be, because this is about your married life. Guys, can you not feel insecure? Can you not worry about your relationship with this person? They obviously love you. You're obviously meant to be together. You guys are going to achieve your life purpose by afraid. That is obviously something that's in this deck. There are 3 cards here that indicate a sort of fear. Don't be afraid. This person loves you. You are going to be together. You are meant to be together. The White Buffalo said so, and so did Answering the Call. This is a union made in the stars. All right. Thank you so much for watching this reading, guys. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below if you'd like to share your story. Like this video if you enjoyed this reading, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. Thank you so much for watching this video, group number 4, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!